I was a fat little boy that grew up to be an even fatter man, and I hated it. I felt so self-conscious of my size. Everyone else looked normal, and I felt like an outsider, as if I didn't belong. My confidence was always super low. I had no self-belief, no self-esteem, and I coped with that by people-pleasing. But if that sounds at all like your experience, don't worry. I changed it, and you absolutely can too. The first thing I did was look at my diet. I knew from watching YouTube videos that I needed to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, but my diet didn't seem that bad. Like most people, I was eating 3 meals a day: cereal for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch, and then some sort of pasta for dinner. Though on closer inspection and using a calorie tracking app, that cereal I had for breakfast wasn't a standard serving. It was about 3 times as much. Plus milk, plus a coffee with sugar, which all adds up. The sandwich for lunch, well, I had 2 of them, with butter, mayo, and a packet of crisps, and sometimes peanut butter from the jar to wash it all down. Then my dinner was cooked in oil, with of course garlic bread and a dessert, not to mention the late night snacking that was almost guaranteed. I didn't think at the time about what I was putting into my body, but it was more than enough to cause this. So I stopped, and for the best part of the year, I ate very little, which is not a good way to do things, but I did lose 40 kilos. It hadn't started perfectly. It was a long way from it, but I had decided I was going to try to be healthier. And throughout the year, I learnt more about what my body needed. I tweaked my diet. And yeah, there were many times I reverted back to what was comfort eating. I just got better at picking myself back up after I fell down. The diet that works for me now, my go-to nutrition plan, is eggs in the morning and beef with veggies for the rest of the day. I like it. It works for me and my body gets what it needs. My attention then turned to training. At first, and just like the diet, I made mistakes. I thought cardio was the most important aspect of being healthy, but I was knackered. It has its uses for sure, though I started to see the most positive change when I started lifting weights. Terribly and inconsistently of course at first, but much like the diet, I fine-tuned it over time, based it on what was good for me and what I enjoyed. The end result of which was not just a better body, but a better understanding of myself. Now if you're watching this worrying about where or how to start your own journey, my advice is just start and work things out as you go.